Do not forego the incredible amount of intellect and experience that is sitting at your leadership table.
Always believe you were born to win. It's your right to win. Claim it, frame it, 'cause you were.
Remember that the most important leadership metrics aren't always quantifiable. I understand that many of you have metrics that you are being measured by in your own organization. It could be sales, it could be capital expenditures, it could be capital deployment, it could be a number of things where there are real hardcore numbers associated with your success. But at the end of the day, a great leader is measured by the people that are working for them. If you are the smartest person on your team, the only person that understands how to get something done in the organization, then I'm going to argue that you aren't the greatest of leaders. Because frankly, everybody who is working with you is contributing to not only your success, but the organization's success. And if you are a great leader, you are keeping your people developed to the point that if you were not at that organization, things would continue to run smoothly. You can't be so insecure as a leader that you do what we used to call in the business hide the ball, that you don't share information with other people. You don't show up with a measure of transparency with respect to what's going on in the organization. A great leader keeps their people fully informed to the extent that they can. I understand that sometimes there's confidential information that you can't speak about when you're the chief. But in most cases, having your close inner circle, the 8 to 10 to 12 people that are reporting to you, in most cases, making sure that they are aware of the organization's challenges. They are aware when there are resources that are needed that perhaps the organization does not have. They are aware of a competitive threat and they're constantly thinking about what they might do in order to help the organization through that threat. Remember, leaders, there is no monopoly on intelligence. You won't always have the right idea and you won't always have the best idea. Do not forego the incredible amount of intellect and experience that is sitting at your leadership table. So often, we compromise all of the intellect, innovation, creativity that is sitting at our leadership table because we don't ask for it or we don't show that we appreciate it and that we are looking for the full contribution, whatever that looks like, from everybody sitting around that table. Unfortunately, we are in an environment sometimes, leaders, where you have to give permission to people to bring it all, no matter what. They need to know that you value the try. If they know that you value the try, then they'll try, fail, iterate, innovate. But if they believe there's some penalty for having a bad idea, a poor idea, a wrong idea, then you'll never hear it. And you want to have access to all of that great intellect, all of that experience that you have invited to your leadership table. It really matters that you show your people that you value them because that is how you will measure whether or not you are a great leader because they will unsolicited say to you, I really appreciate working with you, or I love the way you do this in a meeting. I really like being on your team. You'll start hearing that from your people, and you will start hearing from your contemporaries that their people are saying what a great leader you are. The other way that you can tell that you're a great leader is because people will come for your people. All of a sudden, the organization will say to you, I'd like to have that person go over here. Or it would be great if we have that person do that challenge, which means you've done a great job raising the level of visibility for your people. You've done a great job developing them because the organization now sees your people as someone who can go and lead other parts of the organization. And leaders, it doesn't get any better than that. Go get them.